Hey, I'm live. All right. Wait, I gotta turn off these lights so it's a little bit dark. Ooh, too dark. Anyway, it's Magoo. And remember I told you I'm gonna do the nighttime things? I think it's gonna be Monday and Tuesday. Well, Tuesday and Thursday, I think is really what I'm gonna do. I think I started it maybe on Sunday. I can't even remember. Let me just make sure you can see me. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. All right, good. So here's the deal. Right now, these are my fans that are here, my security guard, and we'll see if anybody comes on. I mean, it's kind of late. It is. It's 12 o'clock. So if it's too late, then I won't tell any stories. But I was going to tell a story about Danny Masterson. Hey, Drifter. Hi. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for coming on. This is the Magoo Midnight Hour. And so this is what I'm going to tell kind of stories that just different stories, but it's a different thing. And you guys can ask questions if you have a question, but you have to put it in big capital letters so that I see it. Okay. Oh, there you go. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. So you can hear me. It's okay. Okay. Probably you're going to fall asleep soon. Okay. That's cool. All right. This is your free time from 12 to 2. Mine too. Same thing. So I'm going to spend it with you guys. Not for that long, but I'm going to tell you a little bit. Basically, tonight I'm going to talk about Danny Masterson. Why? Because I know him. You know, I think I taught him when he was 2, and then I taught him in 6th grade. And at the time, he was a nice kid. You know, it was really kind of weird. Not really nice in 6th grade. He was already in 6th grade. He was a little bit weird. His mom had gotten him into print print modeling. So he was into modeling. Did you guys vanish? Oh God, I can't see you now. I don't get this where it goes away. All the people went away. Hello. Well, anyway, I'm just going to do this, and if anybody's here, I can't see you, so I can't see if you have any questions. I don't know what I did. There you are. Okay, hola. Hi, Brian. I'm talking about Danny Masterson. I met him basically in 6th grade. Okay, good, you're here. You're there. Thank you. I don't know why those things vanish. It's very weird. Anyway, I was teaching in a Scientology school, a Mace Kingsley school. Debbie Mace had started a school, and Danny was part of it. And at the time, yep, you're getting it live late. That's right. This is the late night hour with Magoo. Anyway, Danny, I'm not really a teacher. I'm not a certified teacher, but it was a Scientology school. And these were all like the rebels, the discards from Delphi, which was another Scientology school. But that, they, Delphi had said, get out. That's it. I'm glad to catch you too from Orange County. All right. Anyway, they had kind of got not kicked out, but anyway, they moved him to this other school, and I was teaching there. I wasn't teaching there at first. My son was going there. He wasn't one of the discounts, but his friends were, and he was friends with them, so we put him over there. So now he's in that school, and I kept thinking, I don't think he's learning anything. That's right, it's a bedtime story. Thank you. I don't think he's learning anything. So I call up Debbie and I say, I'm going to go in and watch. And she says, okay. So I go and watch. And they have a thing called roll call in Scientology where they do roll call and they call everybody's names. This is in the school, in the Scientology school, for before they start the course. And so he's doing roll call, he's calling all these names, and these kids are shooting spit bombs across, like they're throwing things, and they're not paying attention to him at all. And I'm just floored because we have to pay for this. This is like really expensive private schooling, right? And I write it up to Debbie. I say, this is ridiculous. This guy that has absolutely no control of this room. And so she says, okay, you go in and you tell him that you are going to apprentice him. And so I said, okay. She runs the school. I thought, all right, I'll tell him. So I go in and I say, just so you know, Debbie told me that I'm going to apprentice you, just on some tips. And he walks out. He just quit. It's just like, that's it. Boom, gone. I can't see any of you people. So if you have questions or anything, I can't see anybody now. Everybody vanished again. Damn it. I don't know if this is the late night thing or what. Anyway, there you are. Hey, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Excellent. It's bedtime story time. Okay, so I'm talking about Danny Masterson, and Debbie says, go in. You're at work pretending to be busy on the computer. I know that drill. So Debbie basically says, go there and tell them you're going to apprentice them. I do. The teacher walks out and just quits. And so now I inherit the class. And so I put a big sign on the door saying the only people allowed in here, because it was sort of like Grand Central Station. People were walking in and out, in and out. I don't know how much it cost, but it was expensive. And so they're going in and out, and I put a sign up saying the only people allowed in this room are the students, the teacher, and the parents. That's it. Nobody else. And so then I say to the kids, look, I'm not like that other guy. I know most of you from 2 years old. So, no, I haven't. As far as somebody asked me a question about have I read about something, and I haven't. Um, Okay, so now I forgot where I was. It's really bad for me if unless you have a question relating to Danny at this point, don't ask me questions like that because it just throws it off. It's about some other church, and it's like I'm not going to answer that. So it just gets weird. So, and it really, I have really bad memory things because of Scientology taking me off my medicine and blah blah blah. So anyway, please, if it's regarding this, I'm fine to have questions. But if it's all other stuff, we'll do it at the end, and then you can. Budapest, wow. Geesh, that's really cool. Anyway, I love having people all over. So let me get back to where I was. Okay, so I take over the class and I say, I'm not like the other guy. When I say start, I mean start. And I say start, and within 10 minutes, I kicked out 6 kids. I was just like, you out. As soon as they did anything at all, I kicked them out. And people can say, well, that's pretty mean. And it is kind of mean, but it got the class. I mean, all the other parents started calling me, going, thank you so much. I thought I'd lost my son or my daughter forever. And now I have them back. It took about a month to actually get them all back where they were really themselves. But anyway, Danny was part of that. And then I started watching him during the years. This is incredibly important history. Scientology attempted to squash them, but they simply moved away. Okay. All right. I'm not sure who you're talking about as far as Scientology tried to squash who. I'm sorry this light keeps getting in my glasses, but I don't know what else to do. There. Anyway, Scientology always tries to squash people. That's what they do. That's their thing. So anyway, I watched Danny over the years, and as he got more bigger as a celebrity, he got I forget what it was. He had 2 different TV shows, and I'm glad you like it, Maggie. Thank you. So he had 2 different shows, and he became kind of a quote unquote big celebrity. Not really. Um, but okay, now someone's saying something beforehand has to be censored. Okay. Did I meet Paulette Cooper? Is that about Danny Masterson? No. Yes, I met Paulette Cooper. I told you at the end I'm going to just take all kinds of questions, but please for now let's stick with this, okay? All right. Maybe I won't do this at night because it's a little bit awkward if it's going to be one of those things. All right. Okay, I'm glad you caught me. I am. The 70s show. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. That's right. It was the 70s show and then the ranch, those 2 things. And each one of those, he got snottier and snottier and more exclusive and more like, I'm Danny Masterson and you're nothing, to basically other people. He didn't ever to me because I had been his teacher and I knew him all of his life. but he did to a lot of kids, and it was really creepy. And so I kind of saw, and that was Scientology, really, I think. See, Yvonne originally started Celebrity Center, and Yvonne Jens was a wonderful person who truly brought out the best in every single person. But she unfortunately passed away, and these other people took over, and they were very, very different than she was. She was very inclusive, and these other people, I think, were very exclusive. And so people that were around them got very snotty and stuff like that. So that's basically, I mean, how he turned into a rapist. I mean, that's just, I don't know. It's beyond belief to me. But he's in prison now, and now there's one guy, JD Delay. That's his name on YouTube. And if you get a chance, look up JD Delay. The guy's hot. I mean, he's from prison. He's got inside stuff on Danny Masterson, if you're interested at all. That's right. It's on YouTube, and it's pretty crazy stuff. But he's got the inside scoop on it, and I've been kind of following him, and it's very good. Okay, now somebody's got something very off topic, and it's way too long for me to read right now. So I'm going to just finish this with Danny. Does anybody have any questions about Danny right now? And then I'm going to just ask, do you have any general questions? Ask for general questions, and then let me see. Let me go back and see if you have any questions. Woo, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Wow. All right. Hi, Drifter. I already said hello to you. Hello to all of you. Hey, Tori, probably gonna fall. Oh, yeah, you're gonna fall asleep. I already pointed that out. You said that. Are you asleep? Like, boop. Okay. This is my free time. Okay, we already went through these guys. Yep, it's a bedtime story. The inappropriate heifer? I like that. Okay, now how much did Mace Kingsley cost? I already said I don't remember, but it was expensive. Have you read about the Process Church of the Final Judgment? No. Hi, happy to catch you. Thank you, Alaska. Ooh, very cool. All right, I'm glad you got that. Mark, okay, hello from Budapest. Very cool. Watching from Japan. Hi, Brian. You're not Brian that is it Brian? Wait a minute. There you went. You're not Brian that we talked on the phone, are you? They were going to ask for the $5,000 from you, and they told you that I'm the CIA undercover CIA agent. I think your name was Brian. I think that is you, and you were going to Japan. Oh my God, how are you? Anyway, I hope if you're the same person, I hope you're well. Either way, I hope you're well. Okay. Now, it's incredibly important history. Scientology attempted to squash them, but they simply moved away. Okay, got it. They tend to squash people. That's what they do. You had to try and rein the chaos in. Yeah. Okay. Love the late night here with you, girl. Thank you. All right. So, did you ever meet Paulette Cooper? I did. And I'll tell you, it's amazing because, I'd heard all these stories. I had never met her, and I had heard these stories about her. And she's an amazing woman who years ago, she's a journalist. And years ago, she just thought, well, I'll go see what Scientology's like. And then she got in there, and it was absolutely even way back then. And this was way back then, and so she wrote a book about it. And Scientology snuck into her house, got her stationery, wrote a phony letter to the government saying that she was going to blow it up. They were ready to put her in prison. She'd fought him for years. And then, and her story, you can look her up on on YouTube and Amazon. She's got books out on it. And anyway, luckily there was a raid in I think it was the 70s. I believe it was the 70s. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and there was a raid, and they found her whole program that they had done on her, writing up that they were trying to get her in prison. So anyway, now I lost everybody again. Damn it. I don't know what happens when that happens. Sorry I keep swearing, but I'm trying to not swear. But anyway, Oh, you didn't talk on the phone. Okay, Brian. The other guy was named Brian, but he was the guy that literally they almost they asked this brand new person at Christmas time for $5,000. Can you imagine that? A brand new person? I mean, for people who've never been in, it probably doesn't make any difference because you know they're money grabbers. But for people who've been in, normally they start with a free course or a communication course, something like that. It's like $40. So it was weird to hear that they wanted $5,000 from him. And they were the ones that told him I'm an undercover CIA agent. So I'm upgraded from SP. So good morning from London. Oh, hi, London. I love London. I went to London. That was wonderful. Anonymous flew me over there in 2008 or 9. They wanted me to come over there and picket, me and Mark Bunker, and we both went over there and picketed with them. It was wonderful. And London's cool. Oh, enjoy it. Okay, so I work on a base badly at that. Okay. All right. Thank you for the hugs. All right. Do they still fair game you and have you finally felt you in peace? I've been in peace since I left. Now you are. Wait a minute. Now you are doing lives. Do you think they will target you again? You know what? There's so many people. This is what's happening now. It's so great. There's so many people doing live videos like this that we went over there. Normally, they would never, ever, ever let any of us even have you ever seen Field of Dreams? They have the thing with the corn where, the guy puts his hand in the corn, like, should he go in or not? Well, I would put my foot over their property line and they would say, get your foot off the property line or we're calling the police. They were just insane. Now I went and sat on their thing. I went out and sat on their bench. I was all over the place. I went and knocked on the door. I wanted to talk to them. Hey, if they're going to say I'm a CIA agent, I get to talk to them. And I told the guy, I said, call the police. Go right ahead. I'd be happy. He'll probably be able to get him out so I can talk to him. Wait a minute. Now I lost everybody again. Damn it. Sorry, sorry. I swear a lot. That's from Scientology. I mean, I probably swore before, but Scientology, they're like trash mouth. All right, now let's see. Now, I saw these people. Can you please tell us about GAS, Guardian's Office, Scientologists? I don't know about those, so I can't. No. Uh-oh, now I did the wrong thing. All right, the CIA title is something to be proud of. I know, absolutely. I mean, it's an upgrade. You're an SP, and now I'm an undercover top secret CIA agent. And I'm telling you, this guy that they said it to was white. I mean, he came out. I said, look, they really hate me because I knew they were going to take him inside. And I said, they're going to say lies about me. And sure enough, he came back and he goes, wow, they really hate you. And I said, I know, I told you. That was so funny when you you sat on the bench. I know. I was watching it live on Aaron's channel. I know it was really fun. It was really fun for me because honestly, for years they say it's on our property, get off, stuff like that. I mean, I even one time at the back of my SP declare it says her only terminal is the IJC or the Continental Justice Chief. That's it. Those are the only people in all the world that can talk to me that have to do with Scientology. So one time I went to the HGB, which you've seen different people have been picketing around in front of. It's a big, tall building, and it's by the L. Ron Hubbard Museum, and I sat on the edge there, and the guards came out and they said, "Tori, get up." And I said, I'm sorry. And I showed him my SP declare and I said, my only terminal is the IJC. And I know he's in this office. So you have to bring him down here and talk to me. Anyway, it was very funny. It went on for a while. So anyway, do you guys have any questions for me? 'Cause- all right, here's a question. What do you think about the close relationship with the Nation of Islam? They are very close with them. Ah, it went away. You're very close with them in Chicago. How can they say they're against religious bigotry? I know. I made a whole video about it just today. I think I talked about it. I did. Earlier today, I talked about it. So watch that video. I mean, obviously, I'm the first person of anybody who made a video about it, a message to the African American community saying these guys are full of shit. They don't care about the black community. They only care about bodies in the shop, money, and connections. That's it. And I know that because I was in Scientology for 30 years and there were 5 African Americans. That's it. 5. There were no more, no less. So, no. So I made a video about it and I know, the fact that they're still in, I can't even conceive of it. All right, how many of the Delphi schools are still in operation? I don't know. That's the unfortunate thing. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I don't keep up with. And there isn't one here in LA that I know of. I think they still have the Delphi boarding school. That's the only one that I know of. There may be more. Do you think Scientology in LA will do anything? Wait a minute, you went away. I got to get it back. I don't know what this is, where it goes away. Okay. Do you think Scientology in LA will do anything Picket able near Hubbard's birthday? Oh, yeah. I think so. I know we will. We probably will, but I don't know. I don't know for sure, actually, because we just did that other big Picket. So I really don't know. Probably not. We used to, when they were down at the shrine, we would go down to the shrine, and that was really funny because Scientology would always say, Tori, you have to stay on that side of the street, which was the other side of the street than the shrine. And I'd say, okay, and I'd go on the other side of the street because we always picketed with signs. And I had my sign, which said, stop hurting families, right? Excuse me. Did I receive any training? Anyway, this is a different question. I'm trying to finish the first one that I did. Who who remembers what I was just talking about? Come on. I'll get up Mr. Anonymous and he'll have to ball you out. Come on, you guys. You know I'm goofy. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the teacher and I'm not going to talk about AGP. Excuse me. Ooh, I don't have any water with me. Picketing. Thank you very much. And what was I talking about picketing? Are we going to picket? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Teresa. That's right. Excuse me, I don't have water with me. We were picketing at the shrine, and we used to picket at the shrine, and it was very funny because they would make us go on across the street. I didn't care because we had the signs. You figure Scientologists are driving up to the shrine, they're going to see our signs. Probably better if on the wrong side of the street, because if we're on the right side, we knew that they'd warned them, you know, don't look, watch out, these evil people are out there with their signs, right? So anyway, but there's always this one guy that would argue with the police, and I'm saying this so anybody who thinks this, I want you to learn this lesson. This guy, they would say, "Look, we have a permit. You can't be on this side of the street." And he would say, "Let me see the permit." And he would read it, and he would say, "That's not true. You're not saying the right thing." They would handcuff him, put him in the police car, take him down to the station. Okay, there was that. But I want everyone to know they handcuff you just like Aaron. They handcuffed him, took him down to the station, and then they let you go. They don't really arrest you. They didn't really arrest Aaron. They detain you. That's what it's called. And you can ask Streets LA. It's called they detain you. So don't get into that because like what happened is this guy would always call me and he'd say, "Oh man, we won. I got out." And I'd say, "Okay, listen to me carefully. We did not win. The only people who won with you getting handcuffed and in the car is Scientology because now they have a photograph of how evil we are, and the police said so, and they took you off. And what do they do with that? They go and get money from members and say, look, you guys have to chip in. We've got to handle these evil people. So anyway, it's just something that about the shrine. Thank God they're not down there anymore. And I don't know, Elron, I don't know where they'll be even on LRH's birthday, because they used to be over at the Kodak Center, but that's not happening either. So, okay, here's another question. Have any of your friends who disconnected from you, which is all of them, like Andrea said, what kind of friends could those be if they're going to leave you because you're changing your mind? And now that question went away. Somebody's got to help me with why does it go away? Why do your questions vanish? Like they just vanish, literally. I can only see me and my fans and my security guard. That's right. This is my security guard. In case you don't know, somebody sent him to me. Anyway, they're not coming back. Okay, there it is. Have any of your friends who disconnected from you left since you left, or are they still all in? And do you ever? Damn it! I missed the last. Do you ever see them in passing? Okay, first of all, they will never talk to me. The weird thing is, when I was in Scientology, I saw them everywhere. They're all over the place, right? Now that I'm a declared suppressive, I never, ever, ever see Scientologists. Ever. It's just really weird. I mean, I don't even physically see them. Pardon me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I feel so bad. I wish I had some water. I have water, but it's a million miles away. Anyway, I know it's awful. And they're really mean to me if they do see me. Oh yeah, that's another one I have to tell you. I'm gonna have to get some water, I think. No, I'll finish this. Um, but somebody remind me to tell you about the ministers, because that's a classic story. And another one. Anyway, does anybody have a last question before I end off? And thank you all. And please, if you like this video, hit the like button because that makes a difference. And definitely, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Because every time my statistics go up, Scientology gets really pissed off. Because did you press the like button or just think about it? Good question. That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, it takes a second to hit the like button. It's really no big deal. But it's a big deal for me. Did I ever meet Bill Robertson? No, but I've heard of him. Yeah, please. Yes, let's get me Upstat. And I'm trying to monetize my site because I have 22,000 subscribers. And I think it would be a good idea. I really do. I think it would be fun. I mean, I'm kind of just getting going again, but someone told me that I have all the statistics um, for monetizing. So why not? I think it's a good idea. All right. So if anybody knows how, please contact me. And thank you, Hillary. I think so too. I think it's a good idea. And again, it's something. God, my throat. This is bad news. I have to find a sponsor. Ooh, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Find a sponsor. What can someone tell me what that means? Find a sponsor. Okay, you're a legend. Okay. You can definitely be monetized. Oh, wait, now you went away. Okay, how do I contact you? I just got monetized myself. Okay, great. All right, you can call me at 818-564-8869 from 11 in the morning till 11 at night. That's it. 818-564. No, no, that's not it. That's my old number. No, it's 818-588-3044. That's my home number. It's an old home phone number, but I think it works better than the cell phone number. And this one often it just goes to voicemail. I don't know why. but that's what happens. So try the 818-588-3044. That's it. From 11 to 11. And just call me and let me know. Darn it, now all your questions went away. I just don't get this. Somebody needs to wait, there it is. Okay, good. And your name is Chow Yum Smut? Now come on. How am I gonna know that's you? That's really your name? Wow, that's an amazing name. Oh my God, I was just wondering about you yesterday. Thank you. I know, isn't that amazing? That happened to me. This is really weird. One of my very dear friends, I haven't talked to her in months. I knew some weird shit was going on, but I didn't know what. And yesterday or 2 days ago, I thought, I think I'm going to call her up. And I called her up, and you know what? Her husband had just died at 3 in the morning the night before. It was like, oh. Anyway, it happens, especially at our age. Um, no, I'm not afraid of Oso. You have to understand something. And I'm going to tell everybody this because I want you guys to know this, and I might tell you it every single time I talk to you. But when I first got on the internet, every person in the world that had anything to do with Scientology was attacking me, except Andreas. And then the next day was Bob Minton, Stacy Brooks, Jesse Prince, and Mark Bunker. That was it. Everybody else, Yachty, who I had worked with, and I think most of you know that story, but if you don't, let me know. And I can't see any of your questions, so I don't know what happens to this. What someone's got to tell me what happened. Why do my why do the communications vanish? What happens there? Maybe I have to move the camera around. Move it around. Nope, that doesn't do it. You guys vanish. And okay, there you are. Tori Stop. I mean, I left in 2000, and I thought at the time, this is a true story. At the time, I thought, nah, they don't really do all this stuff that people were telling me that they did. I said, I don't believe that. And they were sending me out to handle the critics, people like you, if there were people that were picketing, and they would send me out to handle them, and they'd be yelling stuff about L. Ron Hubbard and this and that. And I had up like what I call plexiglass, where I just didn't hear a thing, right? Okay, good. Yeah, call me. Okay, okay, good. That's good to know. All right. Um, Now I got to remember what I was going to tell you. It's hard I'm not a multitasker at all, as you can see, because I get off on things and then it's a whole nother thing. Andreas saved my life. He absolutely did. He was really, really kind to me, helpful to me. I wouldn't have made it without him. He definitely was wonderful. And unfortunately, he just recently passed away. It was really a huge loss for me. It was a big bummer. But it happens. People are people, and we only last as long as we last. I mean, I'm 76. And as you can hear, I'm like, it's late at night, so I'm always gargly at night and then early in the morning. Plexiglass, thank you, Chow. Thank you. Okay, yes. So it was like they'd send me out to handle these critics, and it would be like I had plexiglass. I wouldn't hear anything. So when I went to leave, I honestly didn't think they did fair game. I didn't, but they canceled my van. Bob Minton had said, just get a van. And they canceled the van. Anyway, I have a whole escape story on ToryMagoo44, which is my YouTube site we're on right now. But if you just type in escape, it's a 10-part series I made after being out for 10 years. And so many people had asked me pretty similar questions for many, many years. And I finally made this whole 10-part series on how I got in, how I woke up, and how I escaped out. And I can do it again if you guys want me to, but you have to let me know because now I can't see anything. I can't see any of the comments. Darn it. Chow, if you know why I vanished, oh, there you are. I'm sorry, so glad you had someone to lean. Yeah, me too. I mean, thank God. It's really scary to think. Try honey and lemon. I know I will when as soon as we get off this. Normally I have water with me and then I'm fine. It's just that I left my water in the other room and I don't want to walk around. It's too weird with the camera going. So that's all. That's really it. And I'm fine other than that. Except I'm getting older. It's like all three. I have two older brothers than me, and all three of us are in our 70s. My oldest brother's in his 80s. And if you like to read, and if you like fiction, he's written 5 or 6 books now, and he's under P.J. Christman, like Christ Man on I think he's on Amazon. Yeah. But anyway, if you like to read and you like fiction, but I love his titles. I mean, they're really cool. Here's one of them. Let me see. I got it. He sent it to me. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, this one isn't one of my favorite titles. But anyway, here's one of his books. And he's a good writer. So anyway, check him out if you like to write. Now, damn it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Okay, so there you go. So is there anything else that I should answer for you guys? It would be amazing to have her there, but I don't want to pressure anyone. Okay. Chow, I don't know what you mean. Okay, there you are. Okay, there you are. Tori, I love your work, but please don't read out your personal phone number on lives. Okay, here's the thing. My personal phone number has been online since I left because I knew if I didn't put it online, Scientology would. So it's been public for years. And I understand everybody has a button on it, but I don't. It's my phone number has been public for many, many years. And it's just my little home phone number. And I mean, Scientology put it up on a porn site. I mean, they have their own weird things. That's a whole nother story that I can tell you another time. But anyway, I Chow asked for it, and I need his help, so I think it's a he. Chow, I think you're a he. If you're not, it's a she. Anyway, either way, now I lost all the communication again. Oh, there you go. Okay, 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 okay. I'm putting together an SP cruise. Wow, that's exciting. Ooh, I like that. I think. I love your. Okay, okay. So I got that. Ginger helps numb the throat. Okay. Yeah, my throat isn't usually this bad. This is the worst it's been, but it's just because I don't have any water with me. I drink water all the time. I lost 100 pounds, and a big part of me losing my weight was Flora used to always say have 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. So you can usually see me. I'm drinking water. Okay, it'd be awesome to see a new video series on your escape. Okay, the original playlist you made was such an emotional roller coaster. Okay, I'll do it. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, the rest of you guys agree? Thumbs up? Yeah? Okay. I think I'll do it because I think that's a good idea because you're probably right. It was like right. Well, actually, I've been out for 10 years, so I don't know. I'll have to watch it and see when you say an emotional roller coaster, I mean, it was emotional roller coaster. The whole thing. I mean, it is. You have to kind of get that, but I'll watch it and see if I think a revamp would be good or if it's just going to be the same old thing. Anyway, I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm going to go, but I love talking to you guys. I hope you like the late night Magoo, our little Magoo messages at night. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you for if you hit support, I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking the videos. And I hope tomorrow is Wednesday, so I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're in a different part of the world, it'll be Thursday. There you go. And I know that because my brother's in Thailand. It's really cool. Thank God for Facebook because I get to talk to him all the time. I talked to him tonight because of Facebook. So there you go. All right. Anyway, peace out. I love you guys. It's a great day. As Aaron says, what is it? A great day to not be in the cult. And thank God most of you, I don't think you were. So there you go. Good job. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. No? Okay. Oh.